Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking the Castaway. Today we are going to be making tater tots in a sauce, in and out style, but the Castaway. It's so good, I can't wait for you all to try it.
So we're gonna dice the onion. First we're gonna cut it in half. Most of you guys don't know, I actually worked at In-N-Out for about a year. It wasn't for me. Let's see if I can cut this onion without crying. Okay, so
Okay, so now we are going to caramelize the onion. We're going to use oil. We're going to put the diced onion in the pot. And we are just going to mix it to where they brown without burning, just to give them a little bit of color. And this is what it looks like. The heat doesn't have to be too high. You can have it in between medium and low. Again, just to give it color without burning. Okay, so this is what our onion looks like so far. And we're just going to let it sit there while we prepare our sauce, our In-N-Out sauce, the Castaway. So you are going to get a bowl. You're going to add mayo. About 3/4 of a cup. You're going to add mustard. Not too much. You're going to add some ketchup. Yeah. So that's about how much ketchup before it got cut off. Then we are going to add some sriracha. Not too much. And we're going to cut up pickles, diced very small, and put them in there and then mix it. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to dice the pickles, and I will show you guys a little bit of how I do that.
What are you, Mom?
You can eat in the dining room or right here. You have to put that down, baby. You can't be walking around eating. So we're dicing them very small. Not too many. I used about 6 pickled pieces. And we're going to put them in the sauce, the bowl. That's what that looks like, and we're going to mix it. So now we're going to mix it. And it looks so much like In-N-Out sauce, but it tastes even better. So now that we're done with the sauce, Fernando's checking on the onions, making sure they're getting browned, and they look really good.
Look good.
Yeah. We're going to let them sit. They're on very low heat, so it's for about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to throw the tater tots in the oven. Now they are store-bought, like in the fridge refrigerated section. We bought them from Stater Brothers. This is what they look like. And we are going to follow the oven instructions of putting them in for 30 minutes.
And we mix.
So while we're letting the onion finish to cook, here comes Brittany. Say hi.
I'm covering the bed.
So while we're waiting for the onion to cook, once it's done, I am going to put it in the back of the stove and let it sit while I make the cheese sauce.
The bed.
Say hi.
Are these your favorite? These are my favorite. What are those? You have to like, Mom, what's inside of these? What
They're
are these?
tater tots. They're like fries.
Yeah, the fries, but like, and like, different shapes and more like stuff in there. More of the stuff that's in the french fries.
Okay, so now that we're letting the onion sit, that's it. That's it. Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we're letting the onion sit and
Can I
brown,
one of these?
we are going to put butter in to get the cheese sauce ready. So we are going to put 2 pieces of butter. We are going to let it melt. And we are going to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. Okay, so while the butter is melting, we're going to put a pinch of black pepper and a pinch of salt.
Honey, since y'all already knows my password, so I'm changing it. Right, Mom?
Sure.
She literally knows it.
So very little bit. Go in.
Never.
So now that the butter is done melting, we are going to add 1/4 of flour. This is the flour. There it goes. And we are going to whisk it so that it doesn't stick, but to where it thickens up perfect enough. Grabbing all the flour, mixing all the butter. It's very low heat. So once it's grabbed all together, the butter and the flour, you're going to add 1 cup of milk. Yes, my love. We have to get your Gatorade. You are going to whisk it until everything is melted together. So get something else, Mama. Water. Have you drank water today? So it looks pretty good. Make sure you grab all your edges of the pot so that it's all mixed in. And you're whisking it as you go so that it doesn't get stuck to the pot. Now we're going to add 6 ounces of the sharp cheddar cheese, which is basically all of this, very little left. Little by little, so that we are able to melt the cheese as we go. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little. So I'm going to add more. It's melting. And I am also going to mix it with a bit of mozzarella cheese. About a handful. We're going to keep mixing so that it doesn't get stuck. So of course we gotta give it our own little touch, and it's perfect. We are going to add some chunks on our animal style tater tots.
Ribeye steak, tater tots, animal style.
All right, let's hook them up. Gotta make sure they stack up pretty good. You know what I mean? Stacked up.
Mom,
Hold on, my love, please.
I need a new one.
Okay. Lexi was eating it?
Yes, it was on her carpets.
Hi, Lexington. Just make sure they're stacked up. We are going to add. Can you get the sauce?
The sauce.
The
Spread.
So here is our cheese sauce. Just enough. So good. add the spread. Made the Castro way. Better than In-N-Out.
Guaranteed.
Our caramelized onions. Look at that. It's so good. Some steak to top it off. And what we are doing, just to give it a little more flavor, some cilantro. Gotta love it.
Phones is kind of boring, right, Ricky? Yeah, kind of. Sometimes it gets boring.
You're gonna enjoy each other's company.